We're trying this again. Live on the internet. More Valkyria Chronicles. Take 2 of episode 2. I don't know, apparently I was, broadcasting for like 5 minutes and nobody could find it. There you go. Hey, thanks, Fairy. No, there's no raging this time. I'm apparently very good at this game. This episode is brought to you by Mountain Dew Code Red. But, alright, so there's some actual people here. We can continue on with some cutscenes. This is a side chapter, really. It's not really part of the main story. It's just about Ellet right there and her name is Irene Ellet at this point. The sad thing is I cheese it so hard without orders. It's ridiculous. But yeah, most of the optional episodes will have battles. This is the exception.
Squad 7.
While she's yapping on, I'm gonna turn the light on so I can actually see.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot.
Honestly, you could cheese this so hard with just scouts.
I'd expect for the son of the late General.
Oh yeah, Alicia can finish battles by herself in one turn.
Her hometown is.
That's how you get most S ranks, is she basically just runs all the way across the map.
But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts.
I am not going to be abusing the mechanics during this playthrough, though.
Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right.
Yes, you may notice that the game refers to her as Rosie, but that's her nickname.
Goes by
Say Rosie.
Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good.
Yeah, like, there are some that you just can't speed run because they require things to be in a certain position that takes, X amount of turns.
Lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes
Hi, Cat.
in the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
And this is just about Largo and Rosie, because...
There's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him.
I know that I finished the game once, regularly, and doing with the strategies the game intends you to, and then I went back to S rank everything, and literally had to have Alicia do 95% of the heavy lifting, and I was like, oh god, this is so boring.
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Yeah, I wouldn't call Gunther
Wonderful.
rich.
Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
This game is about a big empire and a smaller federation of countries fighting over basically oil. And we play as the country sort of caught in the middle, because we have a lot of the oil underneath, but we're all neutral and stuff.
And why did you choose
So
to
the
stay?
Empire invaded, and now we're trying to repel the invasion.
Soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
L?
L is Commander Virat, which I believe he's going to explain right
If
here.
I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. Third
Hi, Umi.
regiment.
There's supposed to be a new one, a new Valkyrie game that looks completely different. Like it's not even a strategy game anymore. It's called like Valkyria Revolutions or something, or some other arbitrary title.
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck.
That's all she did. Okay, that was all she did.
Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
That's her,
My.
I guess
So why is a
specialty or
pretty
whatever.
young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
She really wants the dirt.
Just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
And there's the racism.
Traumatic past experience with a Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
If you don't remember from the last episode, Darkson are all the people with like dark blue hair. For some reason, that's all they really need to know they're a Darkson. There's really no other way that is, in any way, shape, or form, differentiating them from any other person in this game.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse?
I don't know what chanteuse means. If anybody
Cranky.
can tell me, that would be great. Well, then we're gonna go to Isara. Isara is the Darkson. I don't know why she's talking about trusting her back. All this woman does is pilot the tank. All you have to do is, like, ask her not to run you over.
Oh, hello, Miss Ella.
Not scared in the slightest.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that.
Because she is awesome.
We're staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly.
That's her thing. She wants to be a...
Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Oh, interesting.
Fly your brother?
She wants him to grow wings so she can ride on his back like he's a giant bird.
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related?
Well, they aren't.
Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
Understatement of the century.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal.
That is true.
Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
Well, yeah.
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Kinda.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to
The
give
female
him the
singer of
opportunity
popular...
to fly.
That... Okay. You know, thank you, Umi, but,
I'm still not sure I follow that
I don't-
exactly, but we'll leave that for another day.
that sounds... odd. Anyway.
Thanks for your time. Next up, squad leader Gunther himself.
Oh, okay, so... alright. So, clearly, Irene knows more words than I do. And... finally we end up with our heroes.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Elliot. Hard at work again, I see.
Hi, Mika.
Didn't you already interview him
Mika's here, the
before?
party can begin.
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Oh, just
Wait,
change the subject,
You're
and
going to
whatever
write
she
an
just talked
article
about went
about me?
right away.
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Yes, it is in fact Free Booty Friday, so everybody needs to be naked. At least from the waist down.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see.
You want to talk to me about the guy who's standing like right there.
He's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
He's right there.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
He's still right there.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place?
No?
Lieutenant?
Oh, I didn't leave, okay.
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
Got
See
distracted.
what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you.
Yes, no,
First up,
to get to the
how do
other
you feel
side,
about this
military
war,
training.
As the son of a hero from the First European War.
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over.
Yeah, I would like it to be over too.
Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Maybe
Well, I mean,
am, but I'm still just
Logistically,
me.
42.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
Bread.
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers.
Yeah, she's
Not
very
just
much
the
a
good
gossip
stuff.
monger.
Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior.
Yes, it is very much a subtle undertone of the game is blatant
Every creature out there
racism.
is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Well, actually, you're fighting to stay alive, so you
Thank
can
very
do
much.
that,
That's all
but
I've
yeah.
got for you today.
Great, we're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Yeah, good luck finding it.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Now, the game would be really short if you weren't.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
You're so interesting.
I'm not making any promises.
Well, to be fair,
I go where the scoop
I'd
takes
go
me.
look at bugs if the option was to spend time with someone who just wanted to know anything officer. Alright, so yeah, that's a side story, as it were. And you can tell, because they kind of sneak them in as reports in between chapters. So we need to go back to that there. And also, let's show off a skirmish. Now, not every battle in the game is a skirmish battle. They use, obviously there's 9 maps here, but there's far more battles than that. They just use some of the more open ones, and some of the ones that are less like story driven. I've done it on both of these already for the purposes of actually completing them, and I'll show you that when I get to the the screen of stuff here. The screen that shows my records and how my battle statistics and whatnot. So I'm just going to do it on easy to not give myself as much experience and money as I possibly could. Oh, speaking of that, between episodes, I went to the cemetery and learned the retreat command from the old man, which will pull a downed ally out of battle for you without having to reach them. Very useful for when units get caught out in the open and due to like counterattacks or something, and it's still your turn. Let's get Team Bay going. Susie and Wendy. I'm going to attempt to cheese this battle and show you an S-rank one-turn victory.
I'm confident victory.
Because this is quite simple.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia.
These battles have no importance on the plot whatsoever. They don't even have to be completed. It's just you in the battle versus Imperials. There's no victory requirements other than take their base, which is all the way down here. And what I need to do is...
Here we go.
I need 3 turns for Alicia. See if I can get both these guys. I can only go so far. Get rid of that guy. The tank is not in any real danger. Yes, he's dead. That guy is dead. Well, no, that guy's technically injured, as you can see him on the map there. I need to get rid of this guy just so I can so I can have the space. And then 3 turns for Alicia. Actually, is this guy... This guy is not, so I need a sniper. Hey, Cat, you can... What's up, buddy?
Goodbye. I'm not done yet.
Now I've pretty much cleared the entire this side of the map where they can't get to Alicia, and she is just going to run over there and take the base. And this is how you one-turn kill things. I mean, look at her, she's halfway there already.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Let's stop him from doing that there, because she needs to be able to hit him without getting shot too hard.
Man down.
Bingo. Oh, that gold thing is... You saw the at the top left, there was a bunch of gold stars. Those are your, basically your turns per, your points per turn. And, you know, that's how many times you can act. And typical soldiers have 1 star requirements, tanks take 2. So, you know, you get as many of those per turn as a certain amount, plus however many, leadership characters you have on the field there. Like Welkin, there's no S. A is the best you can get. I keep forgetting that. But like Welkin is one, and you'll know by when you look at their info in the bottom or the bottom right of the screen, if they have the medal in the top left, that means they provide an extra command point. Well, enemies have that too. And if you kill one of those guys, or one of your own units like that gets killed, that medal goes away, and you lose 1 command point per turn. So, that's kind of... You can sort of like, if you take out the guys who are typically red... Yeah, I lied to you, Umi, I'm sorry. I don't remember everything about everything.
Vassal Battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge, and attacking the eastern cap.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the army on this?
The plan calls for the army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
Basically, yeah, the military is
I know how you feel.
sending the militia in to do its... to basically draw a distraction and essentially run a suicide mission so the army can have an easier time of taking back the bridge that we heard about in the last episode.
Reaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Not impossible. Aw, thank you, Umi.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Yeah, he's gonna go...
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Umi, can you get that for Miko?
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Captain Virat is probably the most chill military commander I've ever seen in any video game. She is just so lax about literally everything. I guess it's because she's only militia.
Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
Oh, well, that escalated to a head pretty quickly.
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Which is a solid...
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
That is a solid, thing to think
I'm
about.
not ignoring
You know?
I think it's important that they say what they're thinking.
I mean, if they have it out, then they can get their, they can get their differing opinions out, and it'll ultimately bring them closer. But hopefully it doesn't come to, fisticuffs.
That may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right.
Well, yes, I can,
Now get a move on.
but I probably shouldn't.
Sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Phone's ringing.
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Growing is... We've had one mission together. Settle down. Alright. As you can tell by the picture there, I wonder who's doing the hating. I mean, we just learned about that she doesn't like Darksons. Now she's confronting the Darkson. Largo stands by watching.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant?
Kind of, yes.
Me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her. Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed.
They'll discuss what,
Yes. I've
her
heard
bad
everything you have to say. But I'm still a
reputation
human being, the same as you.
is the reputation of the Darksons, but that's not for a while now, and I won't spoil. Yeah, see.
It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what,
At least they explained that there was a Darkson calamity, which I guess was just a tragedy they're blaming them for.
Side note, Darkson. What about that can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in.
They'll explain that eventually. I mean, I could just tell you, but it's a pretty big story point later in the game.
Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo.
Just know that the Darksons are universally hated for doing something.
Your funeral.
We'll jump that bridge when we get there, Cat.
You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But wait a sec. Welkin?
Yeah, he totally promised that he would take the bridgehead, or he'd let Largo have Squad 7. I don't know anybody who puts mayo on french fries, Mika. That sounds awful. But then again, I don't like mayonnaise to begin with. As that thing just explained, this is a sub-episode. You'll notice by the little snowflake. They don't do anything, and as you can see, we can immediately go right to the next part. You don't actually have to view this, but I'm going to anyway for completion's sake, because this is going to be Welkin talking about his plan. The Darks and Calamity's mayo french fries. Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Welkin?
They put Catalina dressing on hot dogs. It was tragedy. Umi is apparently a Darkson.
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up.
It's not that insane, really.
I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, East. It's a war. We're all on edge here.
It's a French, like, sweet vinaigrette, really?
The troops are upset.
Just look it up. It's called Catalina.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works.
Well, yeah, that would be great if it works.
But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Oh, I am the man with the master plan.
That's the hard part.
He made that boast without actually, like, thinking about it.
Aha!
And here's the revelation.
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are.
I just got a comment on Discord that says Catalina is the shit.
Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
Follow me?
But that's... Is that even possible?
Yes, yes it is.
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
Yeah, there will be several battles where beforehand Welkin will get an idea, he'll ask Isara to make it, and whatever she does will totally allow them to basically raffle stomp the battle. But here we go.
All right, let's hear this brilliant
It is
plan.
brilliant, actually.
And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you?
No.
One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
Do you?
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river.
Oh yeah.
We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
There's the thing.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
They are gonna drive the
It will
fucking
only take
tank
a few minutes.
across
Shouldn't
the
be
river.
hard to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
And his knowledge of botany
A tall aquatic plant
basically
found in the estuaries of some
makes him
rivers.
realize how deep the river is.
I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
Tie balloons to and make it fly. You need a lot of fucking balloons with the tank. Then again, you know, Up did it with a house, but...
Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Because that's not going to alert people that something happened over there.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
So yeah, his brilliant plan is he's going to drive a fucking tank to basically take an encampment from a side it's not expecting. Oh look, it's a fucking tank. And the flare gun that we literally... Yeah, he said submerge.
Swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Because too deep and water pressure will eventually get between those metal plates and, you know, they'll drown. They would all be dead. I mean, if it was Oregon Trail, we'd all have dysentery and Miko would be lost for like 6 weeks in the woods and Johnny would have broken his leg.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst.
Operation
We'll be
Cloudburst.
working with the Vassal Defense Battalion.
They don't all get cool names. That kind of annoys me. The bridge is in the top left there. And yeah, we came across from the bottom. Yeah. Now, this is the first battle in which you can discover that enemies can call for reinforcements, and they will. And basically what happens is it takes a command point, and then they will get a soldier. Oh. Well, Umi's the only responsible one in the wagon with the gun trying to fix all the broken wheels and stuff. Okay, we only have 10 turns this time. Alright, so I need... Alicia, feel free to set scouts further back, because they have infinitely more movement range than most people. You want to put your guys that move very... engineers have a pretty sizable movement range. I want a sniper up there. You're more than welcome to dive into Mika's boobs as often as you want, Umi. I'm not going to stop you. Frieza, and I do want a second. Wait, you, Scout Hater. Oh yeah. Something I don't know if I think I was probably wrong about it, but when it talks about unlocking a new potential at the drill sergeant, it doesn't mean the abilities on top, the 4 that have a P. Yes, we switched games. It means the 4 at the bottom with the B. Those are hidden abilities that they possess based on their class and who they are. Now, not everybody's is the same. As you can see by the fact that, you know, she's got first aid boost, so does he, but she's got tank killer. And that's what we want. Where's Winnie? Distracting with boobs. And here we go. We are ready to deploy.
Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out!
Boobs for days.
right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Well, it worked.
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the West Bank, sir. Enemy company in motion. Presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position.
A full company? That's bad news for us.
That's basically how the time limit. Why the time limit is only 10 turns instead of 20? Because after 10, the enemy or the company arrives, and then basically you have to retreat, or you're just gonna get slaughtered. Yeah, this is potentials. I covered that already. Characters having basically special abilities.
Entering combat. Enemy sighted.
The tank has to go this way because it can't make it down that other alley.
Hostile sighted.
Keep an eye on your equipment.
Hostile sighted.
Okay, now, if you look here, there's a tank. And he's only got 4 on HP and no tread, because basically what happens is this tank is not active. There's no keys in the engine. None of that, whatever. So, they are basically stationary tanks that don't do a hell of a lot. What I want to do is I want to have her go up here.
New prey sighted.
And there's a dude way the hell on this side. I want to get it to where it says one shot to kill. Or she can't shoot him from there. Is this a tank that is... Yeah. Basically crippled that tank. The sniper is going to do a lot of work in this episode.
Been waiting here.
As is my lancers. What I want to do is I want to bring this over here. I didn't even shoot at that guy. What the hell? I have a feeling I'm screwing up already. Alright, Alicia, go do your stuff. She's got to go take this encampment.
Remember to look at your surroundings. Enemy unit spotted.
Who are these guys?
Da-ba-da. I mean, he's just loading everybody's
Entering combat.
mind with boobs now.
How are the enemies numbered?
Can I hit this?
Now.
Nope, of course not. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably pretty screwing up right now. You know what? Let's try have her do this again, see if she can hit that freaking... this one. Okay, one turn left. Roger.
Try to take care of them quick.
Tanks can also be unit commanders too, so... Alright, go back this way, because you need to go up the road. Ow. I totally forgot about that guy. No! Yeah, I sort of just... Huh. Wow, I screwed that up. You need to stop him. Vulcan, thank you. No, 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 no!
I'm sorry, Welkin. Bring it.
Oh, okay, that doesn't actually... Oh, God, well, you watch me screw up now. Yeah, that's the thing about medics. Is Alicia can't come back now, and now we are going to be gimped on one...
I'm on it.
1 CP every turn because she can't come back. Thank you.
I'm impressed, but not...
No.
Entering combat.
Ugh.
Hostile sighted. Hostile sighted. Fire!
That wall. You.
Watch me dance.
Watch me dance.
Make use of the rubble for cover as you proceed. Found us one.
Push that back.
Pushing us back.
There's too many of them.
Okay, I'm hoping that she's out of... Now that I can see that sniper, we'll see if I can kill him.
New preparations complete.
Yep. Oh man, I forgot how to do this stage.
Roger.
Now typically, you have to be careful about going up here with people, because that shock trooper would be hanging around by the corner, but he already ran off this way and got killed. I'm gonna need you.
It's our own secret garden.
Hi.
Please try to hurry. Our time is limited.
Run over here. Now that dude took a shot at me. Why can't I see him? Need to get her out of the way. And they do nothing because they don't know I'm there yet. And that's basically about how to retreat. I do need another unit though. And I'm gonna bring Cat out. Aw. Umi spamming boobs too. The whole point was to get to that tank.
The hunt begins. New prey sighted.
You know, I'm not gonna debate that at all.
Please focus on making careful decisions.
Just watch this.
Is there any way you can hide there?
What do I got left? 4?
Entering combat.
Whom he does have. 5. Oh, that's a Lancer. Oh, come on! I need to get rid of that Lancer. And by doing that, just shoot him in the face.
Next partner.
Target.
And take this. And then hide, so that sniper doesn't kill you.
Just watch this.
Okay. Needs to get over here. Come on. Come on. No.
Come in, Alpha Camp. Alpha Camp, respond. We heard gunshots. Report your status.
Welks, I've intercepted an enemy transmission.
Aw. I'm missing food time.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond. We've cleared it out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, when you clear out the second camp,
It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements.
this is where, you get the thing.
This is Alpha Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green. Relax. We're fine.
We're fine.
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Apologies for acting without
She totally
permission.
Star Wars them.
That was amazing, East. Between the squad's fast action and that fast talking, we saved ourselves some heat.
Reinforcements. Wow, nothing? Alright, vroom vroom, yeah. It's I like how the you can't see stuff and it's like shuffle shuffle, vroom vroom. Hinders you what?
Under minor fire.
Yeah, minor fire. And he's gonna run his way over here. Most of the reason why the tank is facing that way is that most of the guys coming over here will basically just walk right up to it and he'll shoot them and they'll stop. And usually they take up the second turn. Anyway, one moment, people. so let's see if we can do some more things with some things. Bring Largo around this side to murder this tank. Really? Alright. Now... No. That one. Shoot this guy. You can, for some reason. And you missed him! Wow, I are disappointed at this point.
And one.
Well, honestly, I can't fire her because I need at least 2 snipers, and it's apparently an all-female team, so like there's only 2 female snipers. Please redeem yourself. Ha! It's a sniper rifle. How do you miss? Largo, you get to redeem yourself.
Been waiting here. All right. Who are these guys?
Back behind the wall. All right. I'll watch you dance, alright.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Show them what Gallia's militia can do.
Shall we dance?
That's clearly not gonna kill him, but I need to get him out from behind those freaking sandbags.
I'm ready to go.
So I can just, roll up and shoot him in the face.
Next partner.
And then take the ladder that he took. Take it down.
Please maintain formation.
Watch me dance.
And you get one more turn. Because apparently... Cat can't get the job done. You run up.
Next partner.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Sir! Gullian commandos have occupied Alpha Camp, sir!
What? Alpha Camp reported their status green not minutes ago!
Well, they suck.
Yes, but thinking back on it, I didn't recognize the voice on the line.
No, it has nothing to do with aiming. It has to do with the fact that, I can aim the reticle perfectly. The bullet is going to go wherever the random number generator decides it goes. Because weapons do have an accuracy rating.
I want every last man we have out there! Bring me those galleon heads!
This is where, they start doing... Yeah, reinforcements.
Roger.
Basically what I've done is I've crippled all their tanks. Which is why the tanks have been taking 2 CP and not really doing anything. Because they have to tread, they can't roll.
Entering combat.
Yes, I'm totally just keep running over that guy.
Entering combat.
Please try to hurry. Our time is limited.
Yes, I went over here for a reason. And it was totally to shoot that tank in the ass. Now pretty much the Edelweiss's job is done.
Watch me dance.
I guess you have to do it now?
Enemy unit sighted at 10 o'clock. The enemy could be hiding anywhere.
Next partner.
Target silent.
Please tell me she can make it over there. Really?
The hunt begins.
Will you be able to see them? That guy's unfortunately kneeling. And she can't shoot anybody. Anybody worthwhile, anyway. Alright, guess next turn it is. Or you can climb over the barrier and get killed. Yeah, damage minimal. This is the problem, unfortunately, with the enemy AI in this game, is that if they get shot in any sort of crossfire, they basically just stop living. Okay. And basically what we do is just roll over here, break down all that stuff so they aren't... So they now aren't crouched anymore. Load up a mortar shell. Who did I did not kill the Lancer, that trooper, or turn away from. Now that all of these guys are basically standing, most of them anyway.
Please get back up to me.
This guy who's basically been standing here the entire battle hasn't done a damn thing.
I'm not done yet.
I did that basically so that I don't have to worry too much about this guy, but I do need to get rid of that Lancer because he's technically protecting the base, even though he really wouldn't do like dick all if she came up to him.
Target silent. Head to the next one.
He's turned to face him like condescendingly, like, "Are you serious?"
I'm ready to go.
So it took probably maybe a turn or two longer than it should have, but this is a victory.
Is there any way you...
work. We've occupied the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Drawbridge control room secured, Welks.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Yes, sir.
And basically, since that
turbines on. Stand by
that second company was moving across the river to come after us, they are going to get caught in the river and basically be dead. I may redo that one off screen to let me maybe not get a better ranking on it, but you know, if that's maybe not just for the ranking, but if I want to grind, this is probably where I'll do it, because that's not that difficult of a battle. I just forgot my strategy for it. And we got a new thing on weaponry. I'm not sure what that would be.
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
Yes, it did.
Thank you, Captain.
The kid's crazy. Drove a damn tank right into the stinking river.
And it worked.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
Yeah, you do that. You do that good.
Yeah.
The kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
No one's telling you to get rid of your racism in a day, Rosie.
Come on. It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
Hey! Hope I'm not interrupting anything. It's me again, reporting for GBS. Lieutenant Gunther, that was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
We didn't die. Actually, that would be our second mission.
Yes, thanks to the squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vassal Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
Well, now we have to drive the tank back across the river so we can get back home.
Bridges are important. They link the roads that bring people what they need. I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together. I think that's my new goal.
That is an admirable goal. Now. And 4-6.
Sorry, this is about all I can do.
For those of you who weren't here in the last episode, she is releasing seeds from a flower called the lion spot. It's basically their version of a dandelion. And she does that pretty much after every battle, so that when generations pass and people come back here, there will be flowers.
Alicia, we're heading out soon.
Because it's a very tough flower that grows almost anywhere.
Right.
Apparently she just carries them around in her pocket.
Flowers, do your stuff.
Chapter 5. The Cloden Wildwood.
And now we are over in Chapter 5, which gives us access to another skirmish battle and some more information on, I think, the main characters. But let's get rid of the dudes and hire some more boobs. I mean,
Hello,
women.
Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad? Oh, and there have been some new recruits.
There is plenty of female characters in this game. We should be able to have, you know, the Bay team. Of course, Melville. Edie, there we go. I do like her. She's actually very good. So, it looks like we just get to replace one shock trooper. Jerry did that. Let's get rid of Wavy.
You've taught me quite a lot, sir.
You taught me quite a lot by never using me ever. And let's grab...
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh yeah, if I recall, she's someone famous, I think. I think things are shaping up good. I could probably get rid of just all the dudes now and work with just this, but I'm going to attempt to keep a full squad, just in case.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
I tend to go to Castlefront and the Cemetery first to spend experience or money, because they...
That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7?
They tend to have more, I don't want to say potent bonuses, but this will unlock chapters, and the thing the cemetery unlocks commands. You know, I can always grind out more money I can always grind out things for experience or money if I need to train or...
With a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Now that line right there, which talks about pop interviews, that will actually update the personnel, or the personnel tab of some of the people in your squad. Typically the people you haven't... basically, you come here, she says that, she's interviewed everybody in your squad. If you have new people and you come back here, she will interview them, and thus you can sort of have like a revolving door to get information on the people in your squad. And we don't have anything new to buy.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Let's go to the cemetery.
Hello again, son. I'll teach you
healing request
today. Use it to request a medic to heal a single.
This will basically fully heal any allied unit.
Well,
6,500 experience, yes. That one is actually useful in a pinch. I don't think I ever actually use it, because once you learn the strategies of how to complete all the stages, clearly I've forgotten most of them. You
find me here.
You basically you don't really get hit or shot, because you know where to be when your turn ends, and so let's spend the rest of my experience on...
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want!
Oh, I did some, I don't want to say grinding, but I spent the EXP that I had at the end of the last episodes for some levels and a couple things. And I want to try to get Sniper max, well, not max, but as pretty much high level possibly, because clearly, as you saw it, they need work on how to aim. And getting all their potentials would unlock things like Nest Master and all sorts of...
Push those limits! Good work, maggot!
Yeah. Yes, I heard you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So... we have level 1 potential for shock troopers, as you could say, but they all have 1B for lancers and snipers. See, Nest Master, accuracy boost, good stuff. I don't believe that accuracy boost at all. The only bad thing about Catherine is that she has ammo worries, which means if she has no ammo, or if she is on her last bullet, she panics and her accuracy falls in the toilet, which kind of sucks because that means you can't, have her expend all her ammo to kill 3 or 4 people without having a engineer come over and basically say, hey, here's some ammo.
Anytime you're ready to sweat.
Alright, crisis averted. Hello, dog. Dog on stream. Oh, you can't see him, but he's here. I assure you, there is in fact a dog. Alright, let's see if they have any new weapons. Oh, that's for, rifles.
Here you go, bro.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Yes, please. That's weird. It says accuracy boost too, but her aim doesn't actually go up.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Open grenades. More defense always helps.
All set for you, bro.
And more laser defense. What about tank? What can you do for my tank? Obviously I bought some stuff here just for extra defense. Now, this here is the tank upgrade. Basically it's like a Tetris grid. And each one of these things has a specific amount of space that it takes up. Like this thing takes up 2 blocks. And you can only fit as much as this grid here can hold. This is actually very important because it gives them an extra mortar shell, which as you have seen is absurdly invaluable. I'm not gonna spend any more money on the tank today.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Yeah, I know you mean it. Open your damn eyes. DCT. I now need to know what that actually in context is. I don't know what it stands for offhand. I don't see a DCT on here. Maybe it's meant something else because, I mean, the font is a little difficult to read.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Alright, so we're done in here for now. Yeah, alright. Oh, I don't honestly know what that stands for. It's just their currency. You can pick up, name anything you want. As you see, all the people that I have now I'll have new because they all have more information than before. I'll clear those out as I go. And also anybody here who just added, like Edie, has the single set of information. Oh, she's an actress. Maybe you've heard of it. Yeah, okay. Weaponry, yeah, it's just more types of guns. I could have sworn I went through all that, or I said I was gonna and didn't. But now we have access to Skirmish Battle 2, which is actually the same, or the battle previous to the one we just did on the riverside. I'm not going to do that now. I'm honestly probably not going to do another skirmish battle. No, I don't want to turn tech forward. I'm probably not going to do another skirmish battle in a stream. I'm just going to do it on my own time and whatever, and then at the end, you know, when I'm done with the main storyline, I will show off all the skirmish battles in both their normal modes and their extreme modes. Which the extreme modes are a pile of nonsense.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south.
Yeah, so we've pushed the their forces back, and now we're gonna go take on the forest for some odd reason. Despite the fact that in the opening scene that showed where the Empire was invading from, it was never like down at the bottom. So if they invaded there, they came from the north. Though we do border them down there, so.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of Central Gallia.
Oh, okay, so they put some supplies down there.
So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely.
Soldiers can't fire without bullets.
The regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
There's not really anything special about being in the woods.
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances.
Which I guess technically are true, but that doesn't really affect the gameplay at all.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage. There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
Alright, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind.
Yeah, so do I. Usually about boobs.
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
That is entirely true.
Alright. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along.
Shut up, Faldio. It's never stated what, what Faldio actually does. He's got the tank kind of headset thing around his head, but I don't know if he actually drives a tank or not. He never joins your group. Ooh, this is the scene from the other side. The meanwhile. Berthold Gregor.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
She has red eyes. That is very disconcerting.
And whoever's leading them is no fool.
Jaeger.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
Another dude with an overinflated sense of self.
The issue here is Gallia's
Selvaria blessed.
Swiftly and decisively.
Well, there's a reason why her eyes are red.
They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in Central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army
and of course we have to have one enemy that is Bay, and that is of course Silvara.
We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia. Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, Your Grace.
Oh god, she is so hopelessly devoted to this guy.
See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
A path uncovered by syrup. Pour some syrup on the path. I don't know where I was going with that.
What?
I am reading the comments.
Remind me whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
Well, it is a forest,
Say that again.
Rosie.
Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Oh look, raisins.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Well, I mean, he might as well have.
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Yes, he totally handed her poop.
Are you crazy? Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
Game trail.
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
Yes, yes it will.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
That is basically the key for the next battle, is that you essentially send your foot soldiers down the animal trail and the tank continues down the road. Rosie, can lyrics, please. La 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 is not lyrics.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
That's very nice, Bear.
Oh,
Horse
just a
poo
song I
dodgeball.
sang back in the day.
He also has some weird ideas of fun out in the middle of the country.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Apparently nobody did.
You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
Ooh, cabaret.
We're not alone here.
No, really? It's the
I'll go
forest.
investigate. Put your hands in the air. Moink?
That is a pig with wings.
It's a pig? It looks like a Porcavian piglet.
It is a pig with wings. One day I'm going to create a character in some game that is going to have an animal companion that is a pig with wings. And it is going to be the funniest thing I have ever done.
I'll take a look further in.
Funnier than the were-corgi. Funnier than the were-lizard who thinks he's a dragon.
Well, what did you find?
A whole lot of not good.
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Aww. Bambi all over again.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
Kinda does, yeah.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
They make absurdly cute noises,
Well,
too.
Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
Well, yeah, we had a childbirth in the
We're the
tank.
militia. Every Gallian has the right
Putting
to
a
join.
pig in the tank doesn't seem that far off.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
Sounds almost like Umi. And now we are on the battle. Wildwood Warfare at Cloden.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
We're in the middle of the woods. Yep. The enemy's in the back. It's, you know, one down the path, tank down the middle there. And this is the introduction. Alright, take care, cat. This is the introduction of mines. And there are two types of mines. There's a small little landmines like you see right there, which a tank can just roll over and nothing happens to the tank. There are larger, you know, mines which look like big green cookies, and a person can step on them no problem, but if a tank rolls over it, it'll blow up and do severe damage to the tread, which you don't want. I want... Largo needs to come here. I need a... I don't need you, because... You there. We'll take Miss Dancer. And... Susie. Actually, what can you do? Country bred, good buddy, okay. And unit number thing is going to have Alicia, Rosie. I need Catherine because Marina has Lone Wolf, which means she doesn't do well with other people. So I need to put her there, and Shut In, can't, Panicky, Edie. Let's show up Edie since we just got her.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
It is within reach, unless I screw this battle up.
The enemy's supply base is through these woods. Squad 7, move out! The tank will follow the road to the south. Team 2, take the trail to the base.
All right, listen up and I'll explain.
Oh shit, I forgot to have a second. Yeah, team attacks. This is basically if foot soldier units are close enough together, they will basically team up and attack.
Enemy sighted!
Anti-tank gunnery sighted on the north bank. Pushing ahead could prove dangerous.
We'll have to hope Team 2 can take it out from behind.
Okay, so yeah, there is a tank over there, and if we go any farther, it will shoot the tank from... So I'm just gonna blow that up to... And you can see the mine right there, the little green donut looking thing in the middle of the road. You don't want to step on that. So what I want to do is I want to have Rosie come over here. Now you need to be very careful with these units because as you can see there is a personnel mine right there. So you need to make sure you run around it. Face this way.
I got it!
Come on, Edie.
Moving out!
You're doing well. Just
Now the gunner can't turn the gun around, so he's pretty much just gonna sit there until I kill him, as long as I don't move any of the people forward. Tank there. Can you shoot anybody from here? No, there's a fence in the way. And if there's not a fence in the way... Okay, so... I need Largo to get closer, because I need him to have as much distance gained as possible. And Ramsey, because
please don't put yourself at risk.
hold on, let's see, let's take a chance here.
Time for a dirt nap, forest picnickers.
And that's how you disarm a mine. Okay, good. And I will save that last point for next round. They should do nothing, because there's none of them... Actually, well... No, for some reason they make it determined... These two guys are on patrol in the base there, so they'll basically run around in a circle every turn until you get to them. And this guy is coming towards them, but she's going to stop him short. Now, when you see that happen, where the stars at the top all basically look like they get used, the enemy will clear their CP pool. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Their turn just ends, and they get to save all of that for the next round. And it kind of sucks.
Leave it back up to me.
Okay, so you're here. Run around the mine. You see that guy down there? Would you mind shooting him in the face, please? Well, no, you're not, because if you aren't, then you need to stop being silly. Now let's use... G.
Enemy sighted.
And we've blown up the gunner. So now the tank is free to move on easily. And we now have a base camp if we need new units. The thing is, if you don't have a base camp, you can't retreat or deploy anybody, because like the base where you start doesn't count. I want her here.
Okay?
And Alicia to join up over here. To keep anybody coming around that corner from doing anything spiffy.
Entering combat.
Roll on with the tank now.
They blocked the road.
Now.
Been waiting here.
See if I can hit this tank from here. This is our first instance of a medium tank.
They're after me.
Now that we've taken care of the other side of the thing there, we don't have anything to fear from
Right, gotcha.
being shot, so this group is free to move ahead of their leader.
intel here.
Now, which one of these do I care least? I'll use Susie.
Target sighted. The trees are limiting our visibility.
Oh, come on. You couldn't hit him one more time? And we're doing her again, because she can actually get through this little area here. This will save damage on the tank.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
I want her to go this way.
Enemy spotted.
Have you secured a view of the field there?
There we go. They're just gonna shoot. Of course, more often than not, his thing hits the freaking tree. But nope, not this time, apparently. Now you see, the reason why I had Susie come on the other way is because if you look in the top of the ridge there, above the base, there is another one of those anti-tank guns, and someone needs to take that out. Okay, let's
I'm on.
have Rosie come over here. And you gotta be careful running around this corner, because as you can see, there is another mine there. And then there's this asshat.
Go down.
Typically I have a second engineer come over here with them. Who can see her? Oh, people who can't do anything about it.
Taking the stage.
But typically I have instead of a second shock trooper, I have another engineer come with this group to take care of these mines, but I think I can just get around them.
My turn, okay?
You just gotta be careful about where you step. There's another one right by that tree. I want to have her sit right here.
Leave it back up to me.
I don't think she can actually shoot anybody because of the fence.
Watch out for long-distance gunfire.
No. So she is unfortunately going to be bringing up the rear for much of the rest of this battle.
Entering combat. Gotta love nature.
Imperials closing in.
Just watch this.
He's going to run over here. Get another freebie shot at this tank here. And the engineer is going to come over here to murder this Lancer. That was an example of the team attack right there.
Enemy unit neutralized.
And one more. Have her continue up her little path here. Now that will lead back to where I'm going, but that's not where I want her to go.
Sorry if this hurts.
You're here to blow that up, and then continue up this way.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
I am not entirely sure that I am not biting off more than I can chew with her coming up there. Because I think one of these guys might actually try to come up this path. But if they do, I think it will not be this turn, and I will be able to get her into that grass area that you can see that's near the tank gun. And then once she's in that, she'll be pretty much safe from nearly everything. Ow. Tanks don't typically go more than twice.
Here we go.
As far as
just watch this.
Taking multiple rounds per turn, tanks typically don't go more than twice.
You're done.
Oh, of course. Shot the tread and not the thing. Which should have done enough to it so that,
Gotcha.
And now we're gonna go to the other thing that engineers have, the engineer's tool, which is how you repair the tanks.
Thank you.
It repairs about 1,000 HP to the body and another 500 to the treads.
Enemy unit spotted.
Oh, you. Hi. Come on! Now that he knows that they're there, he is definitely going to come for them. So I'm going to... have Rosie heal her.
Thank you.
Which, a non-medic heal will only heal for about 100.
I got it!
So it's going to require both of them.
Please clear a path.
Thank you.
Wait a bit longer and see how they move.
Oh. Alright, so if he comes around that corner, he is going to regret it.
Roger.
And then you. Not expecting her to be too much useful, but I do
understand.
keep putting action or command points into her moving, just in case.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, all 5 hits that were needed!
Enemy neutralized.
Just keep up this pace.
And then basically she is going to stand here and occasionally pop out to shoot somebody or throw a grenade. Nothing too much spectacular for the rest of her night. Though now that she is here, I can actually see what these idiots are doing. And they just seem to be running and freaking... Oh no, he's coming over here. Why would you crouch just to get up again? Yeah, that's the guy who basically just runs in circles.
Been waiting here.
Okay, please hit the actual body of the tank this time.
All right. Man down. Everybody be
The whole reason why you want Largo to come this way.
Here we go.
there.
Back up a little bit. No, use the mortar. I think that killed both of them. Why am I a poo-poo face?
Man down, everybody be careful.
Did I kill him? No, he's still not dead yet.
Return fire.
Roger.
Catch him while he's reloading.
I'll cover you.
Man down, everybody be careful.
Get that there. Over here. Occupy the base camp. I can't repair that. Yeah, they can also put back up sandbags so you can crouch. Rosie has the...
After me, kiddos.
Yeah. Basically, any shock trooper after...
Target sighted. Go down.
Thank you.
Who are these guys?
Any shock trooper that now follows in the rest of the turn will get an automatic boost from... to both offense and defense because of Rosie's big sister.
That's what you get!
Who are these guys?
I got here as soon as I could, but apparently not soon enough.
Yeah, and once you get sort of...
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold here.
Yeah, and he tells them basically to get out with all the stuff.
What will you do, General?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
And now Jaeger's here. His tank is over there. It doesn't do much but kind of run back and forth in this area here. Like, that's really all it does.
Here we go.
And I need to get it distracted with this tank here.
Please don't put yourself at...
I shot it. I believe he is considered within a base camp, so he should get healed. Or, no, it's not actually.
You can depend on me.
Can she throw a grenade down there? Oh, they're not even...
I'm a pacifist.
Oh, come on. And of course she's gonna get murdered.
Moving groups while backing each other up.
Basically, all we have to do now is take the base camp. As Jaeger just runs over his own guy. Ow. And death. He takes a turn to go forward, takes a turn to back up. I don't really know what this is supposed to serve, other than to protect those guys down there. And the guys in the black are his, like, personal guards, so they're his reinforcements. Ow. Get up and shoot him, please. Oh, come on! Alright, let's show off a order.
Alright, listen up! Soldier wounded! Get some treatment!
He basically signs the order and everything is all good. Well, it does whatever you want it to do.
Roger, roger.
I didn't want to repair. Well, it's not gonna take a turn at least. I wanted to stand up.
Target sighted.
Thank you.
If I have a point left at the end, I will have them. Yeah, she's in trouble.
Leave it back up to me.
I need you to start doing the sniper thing and killing people. That is not it.
My turn, okay? Wait, you just leave it to me!
Who are these guys?
How did I do this before?
I understand.
See if I can.
I've located an
A little closer.
I'm a pacifist.
Yeah. Oh, that almost killed him.
Don't overextend yourself.
I honestly don't know if that's going to help at all.
moving out.
You gotta fucking be kidding me. Move! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please maintain formation.
Well, that didn't help in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I guess he's gonna have to pick up the slack. Please be able to make it in a clear line of fire. Fuck off!
I'm not done yet.
So it did nothing that turn? It didn't even shoot at Vulcan? So it keeps running over his own guys for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, Lieutenant, this guy has a name. He's not just a generic dude anymore. He will do nothing, apparently. Are you coming up here? You are coming up here.
Leave the back up to me.
Don't tempt me to come.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
There is no way to get to him without...
Visual on the supply base up ahead.
Oh, come on!
I can't feel.
You fucking piece of shit.
Medic! Stay with us. It won't be long now.
You gotta help, please.
That's how you safely evacuate somebody.
We're fish in a barrel here.
Alright, let's get out of people's firing lines with this asshole.
Here we go! Under fire!
I doubt it's gonna hit this guy, but sure. Oh, it did! Wow, when I doubt it's gonna hit people, it does. Doubt myself more often.
Right, gotcha.
Taking the little tread damage from the mine is really no... This is gonna heal up right here.
You can depend on me. Sorry if this hurts.
Thank you.
Enemy neutralized.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Okay, she has a grenade again, so...
I understand.
Let's go.
What a nostalgic aroma.
No. No. Grenade.
Well, do you have a visual on that base yet?
If we throw over here, she can throw it pretty much on top of him, and he can't really do anything about it.
They're behind us!
Alright, now let's see if I can use her to come this way.
We're fish in a...
And shoot this guy down.
I'm a pacifist. Enemy neutralized.
Okay, one more turn for her to do that again to the guy in the red there, and she should be able to sneak around and get the base there as long as nobody dies. I probably could have gone and shot Lieutenant What's-His-Ass. Order? Oh, I'll evade.
Keep moving around. Don't give them a steady target.
Yeah, all the Imperial Generals have the ability to do orders too, just as much. And they all have their own special cutscene with their signature and seal. Of course, they all have the same seal because it's the Empire, but... Ow, that's 700 damage. If he were to attack 3 turns... Well, he can't now because he's only got 5 points, but... If he were to attack pretty much every time he could, he would have won by now because he'd have blown up my tank. And she's just gonna go down because, despite the fact that he should have been riddled with bullets, he was not. Oh, and he gets to... Oh, sure, he gets to end his turn without anybody, like, even noticing. Damn it.
Entering combat.
Look, dickhead.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Roger, roger.
Thank you.
Alright, get Alicia out of there.
Let's do this then. Medic!
Now, the thing about, withdrawing units is that if you withdraw them with the medic, they can come back. Like, if I go over to here, she's not on here yet, but next turn she will be on the list of available units.
Secure route.
I've located an enemy.
I'm a pacifist.
Are you? Well, now there's no points for anybody but Jaeger to do anything during the turn. I'm hoping...
Try to keep an eye on your teammates.
There we go. I was hoping that his machine gun... Like, tanks' machine guns can only fire facing basically forward. It's a little bit of a cone, but not much. So she was able to sneak around behind him.
Base camp has been occupied. The relay from base patrol says they barely got out with the supplies.
Yeah, no matter what happens, they make it out with the supplies. No matter how short a turn, whatever. There's no, even with an A rank.
Anymore if there are no supplies.
And Jaeger retreats no matter what. You can't kill the Lupus.
Incoming transmission, Welks. They've taken the base, but most of the enemy already fled.
One step ahead. They timed that perfectly. I'm just glad that backup unit arrived.
Well, no, they didn't time that perfectly if the backup unit was late, because they didn't start retreating until the backup unit got there. But yeah, they kept their supplies. We didn't take those, but they lost their supply base. And we get one of the enemy's machine guns. And the thing about Imperial weapons is that they are more powerful, they are less accurate. And with as much as I'm missing now, imagine me putting on a less accurate weapon. I mean, pretty much,
Well done, soldiers.
it doesn't matter who you are.
Operation was a success.
If you get shot in the head with like an Imperial sniper rifle, you're dead. The thing is that for most of the game, getting shot in the head with a Galleon sniper rifle will also kill you. So,
Not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
basically, you don't want the less accurate weapon when it really doesn't make a difference. And we're going to give the pig all the credit.
Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
She named it Hans.
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today. I expect great things from you. Dismissed.
It's almost like Snarf from Thundercats.
Chapter 6. The desert.
And then there's this one. Personnel tab. Basically, the weapon and thing updated because we got an Imperial gun. So, yeah. let's spend some stuff, and then... It is totally Shiny Force. Hi, Johnny. Are you done already? Those of you who don't know, Johnny was playing Little Mermaid and Bucky O'Hare for the NES because he is Master Speedrunner guy.
Rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview.
Jeez. Now we have the second set of information for all the new people. And there's a thing about, you know, cutting off the supply base. And they're drafting more soldiers because, you know, they need more soldiers.
I've got new material.
So yeah, if you have... If you get the, or if there is a side story or side mission in between chapters, and you complete the two chapters, it will go. You can buy it, and then it will slide between them.
Back and see the writing on the wall again soon.
Like this should go between 5 and 6. So you have to be past the chapter that it is after before you can purchase it.
Welkin, bro.
So there's no real. There's no real way to miss anything except to not check in with her every now and again. It's more firepower boost for the machine guns. And our rockets.
It's done.
Oh, that sucks. Did you get any decent runs in before it ended?
Here you go, bro.
New grenades. Uniforms would be fine. Okay. Let's check on the tank. Drive system. Radiator upgrade. Let's collect that for some steel def. Okay, so it's the green one, so I want to put that there. Take that out. Put that over there. Move that up. Oh, that sucks. Spare belt. Let's, I guess, put some tread def in there.
Here you go.
Better than nothing.
Come back again soon, bro.
Oh, no, I just hit it. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey. Sup? Come back.
There's cemetery. What do you got for me, old man?
Hello again, son. I'll teach you
sniper support.
Today. Use it to request backup from allied snipers.
Yeah, you can cheese this to basically kill a unit that you have crippled.
Very good. I hope we'll
but these are all pretty intuitive. I don't know why I need him to teach me these things. It is kind of like putting a damper on the growth of my units. Okay, everybody's at 3 or 4, so let's do Shock Trooper 4.
Good work.
And let's do Scout 4.
Bite the bullet. Good work.
Alright, they all now have, I think it's their first potential. And Engineer 4. I believe that's their first potential there, and yeah, why not? I'm gonna do the new skirmish battle off screen, which is gonna get me some more experience, so I can afford to spend it down to almost nothing. And now they have their second potential.
Come back anytime.
A unit class with 4 potentials is actually really strong, because some of the third and fourth tier stuff is absurdly powerful and procs a lot. Okay, so there's Nancy. Where is my bae? Jane, I need you. You need to be here. Nadine. Alright, so Ted.
Thank you.
You get out of here. Nancy.
I'm Nancy DeFore.
And do I have a male medic? 2 of them. Yeah, you get out of here. Shut up. Place I don't belong.
Hello, sir.
She is also a Darkson, so I imagine Rosie is very thrilled about this. The thing about Darksons is that they all tend to have Darkson bond, which, you know, puts them together. I don't think I have any other than her at this point. No. Are there any in the list? He has black hair, that's not blue, so he doesn't count. Yeah, wavy. And that's pretty much it. This guy, I hate him so much. He doesn't shut up, ever. But we're getting close to a Team Bae, as it were, or Team Boob, depending on which one you want to call it. I should have called this episode, like, Boobs Galore or something. Alright, so, new episode, new report. What is...
Report. A taste of home.
Alright, so this is what we will... I knew you would, Umi. This is what we will pick up with next time. It's another non-battle thing, just about, you know, Welkin and bread. But yeah, I'm going to do the skirmish battle. Which one? This one? I'm going to do it off screen, both on easy and normal. And if it's interesting enough, like, I mean, this obviously was pretty bland. I showed that off just to show you what a skirmish is, but because they don't have any plot significance, it's usually just kill all the enemies and don't die. So they're really not too much to weigh down a stream when I'm trying to get through the plot of the game. I will save that all for basically the end. But I am going to do them as they appear, so that I can get some extra experience and money to level up my characters and stay pretty relevant as far as the plot goes. But that's it for the stream. I will be back on Monday. Well, I didn't realize I could do that. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think you could do that in the the PS3 one. But I'll be back on Monday around, you know, 7:30 Eastern Time for more Valkyria Chronicles. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Support Team Boob. And, you know, have a good night.